Prepare yourself, Dan Saiyan.
What is up, guys? There has been a tremendous controversy going on overseas over there in Tokyo, and this one is surrounding something that just dropped physically, a Dragon Ball store. A huge Dragon Ball store has just opened in Tokyo where they're gonna have all this Dragon Ball merch. And looking at this picture that you are seeing right now, you're probably like, okay, this is awesome. Why would there possibly be any sort of controversy at all when it comes to this picture? Goku looks like he's presented well. This is Goku ripped right out of the manga. You even have the original way that Shenron looked in some of the covers. I believe this one it might be one of the original covers for Dragon Ball. So it looks really cool. And we don't have any pictures of what's inside yet. They haven't come out yet. The controversy is surrounding the entrance of this store, because this is a tremendous thing. This is the first Dragon Ball store that we know of in Tokyo. This is the first one really that we know that it's this big and this, I guess, showcased in Japan in general. So it is a big deal, guys, for Dragon Ball. And so what could possibly be the controversy here when it comes to the Dragon Ball store? And ooh, you're immediately seeing it right here. Unfortunately, what the hell is this? And I'm not a nitpicky guy. I really am not. But what have they done to our boy Goku? They've butchered my boy. He is absolutely cooked. What is going on? Poor Goku. Let's start with Super Saiyan Goku. Because right off the bat right now, I'm telling you, you're about to see the brand new Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, because all the Gokus are on this entrance. And this is the first time we're getting really any official Dragon Ball Daima Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku that isn't from the anime or a video game. So this is the first time we're really seeing it like officially in something else, right? This is a bad start already. This is disgusting. So the first Super Saiyan Goku, like his hair, again, way too spiky. This is Yamamuro, has Yamamuro written all over it. The face itself, the eyes are a little bit cross-eyed. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit cross-eyed, and his arms, they don't have good enough depth to them when it comes to him doing that Kamehameha. It just looks bad. But the one thing that is just so blaringly, annoyingly ugly is the perspective issue here. So Goku has his first foot forward and his back foot to the back, right? But it looks completely uneven, and because the way that I would say, the way you're looking at it, the direction that you're looking at it, and it looks so wonky, it makes the forward-facing leg look extremely long and just uncanny. It looks like a 2-year-old drew this. Okay, maybe not a 2-year-old, a 10-year-old drew this. That's kind of what it looks like. It looks like this is somebody's first art project, which is weird because, again, this is a huge announcement. They are announcing the Dragon Ball store in Tokyo, and that is why people are having this controversy in the comments on the post, because it just looks this ugly. It just looks hideous, right? And Goku's feet are all over the place. Then we get to Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and we get a perspective issue here as well, but it's not as bad as it is for our boy here, Super Saiyan Goku. Because the hair on the Super Saiyan Blue is far better. It's not Yamamuro style. It's almost Shintani-esque, where it's a little bit more flowy and fluffy and looks a little bit more like the original Super Saiyan hair. So the hair, I give it all the kudos a hair. And then honestly, I think this is one of the few times that I remember seeing Goku in Super Saiyan Blue without a shirt. So this is actually new to see as well. The problem is the arms. So he's doing Kamehameha as well, but the arms look not as off as the Super Saiyan arms, but it looks, the forced perspective here with the long arm in the back and the short arm in the front, it looks weird. Like the torso, it just looks so ugly. And unfortunately, the clothes and the way and the direction that his little waistband is going, it doesn't do it any favors. It just looks like an amateur made this. I mean, I've seen graffiti that looks way better than this. I've seen graffiti of Dragon Ball graffiti especially that looks way better than this. Now we have Goku here, and Goku, unfortunately, or fortunately for him, Ultra Instinct Goku, he doesn't look so bad. Like, he doesn't look as bad as the other two. I mean, he doesn't have wrists. He looks like he's got Mega Man arms, unfortunately for him. So that is a problem. And his hair and his eyes and his face, they all look straight from the anime, which again, this looks straight out of Dragon Ball Super's anime. At least the Tournament of Power. That's fine. But the perspective and the shading on his legs make one leg look longer than the other. It's the same problem with the original Goku, because there is no perspective for his knee. So it just looks like one is shorter than the other. Plus, people have a line where his crotch meet his eyebrows, and it's off. It's like what's his name? It just looks off. It does look. It's like Toyotaro when he does some of this forced perspective where like the limbs are all over the place, and you're like skeletally, this does not make sense. Why is he looking so wonky? Well, unfortunately, this is kind of the reason. Like, it just looks bad, right? But I don't know. I personally, this is not my cup of tea for Ultra Instinct Goku, but it looks hideous. I think it looks really, really bad. And now we get to the first image of Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku that is not from the anime and it's not from the video games. And it's right here. Okay, at first glance, he's not as butchered as the other three, right? You're thinking to yourself he's not as butchered, but he looks off. Because he has his body perspective it's very similar to the rest of the Gokus, when the Daima version of Super Saiyan 4 Goku is not. He's a lot more broad-shouldered. He's a lot more brolic looking. His legs are not this long. He looks more gorilla-esque. Now, the one thing that they have gorilla-esque on this one is his forearms and his fists. They are really big, which does make sense from the anime itself. But the issue is, again, it's the perspective. The left arm, the fist looks like it's jutting out of his elbow because the perspective is off. It's an amateur mistake. I've made this mistake before because I am an amateur. The right arm is what it's supposed to look like, a little bit more or less. So it almost makes the right arm look like far longer than the left. And the tail itself, it's ugly. Just don't get me started on the tail. Like, I don't like how the tail is like dipping down like an L. Honestly, monkey tails don't do that. And I don't think it ever has done that in Daima. Monkey tails, they usually curve up normally. And I mean, I'm nitpicking a little bit, but he just looks off in my opinion. I think that he looks butt ugly, but that is my perspective to have. But let me know what you guys think of this. Again, not my sole controversy. There's other people here there's other people that have been complaining about this as well. But let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.